Hello everyone, I hope you are all having a fantastic day, fantastic time. Today is the weekend and you know what that means? That means it's time for new record and new videos. So today I'm going to be reviewing for you Diamond Titan FX MT4 and this EA is working on US30 only. The trading style is a breakout, so you know what mean the breakout. Whenever we have a price at a certain range and we have a support and resistance, when the price try to break this particular range, this system called breakout system. This EA uses particular strategy to manage your money and also to use stop loss at each trade. In addition, it uses trailing stop loss. So how that mean? How that work? Basically, you will have a pending order and each trade is going to be protected by stop loss. The take profit is going to be a bit higher than stop loss, and the reason for that because the EA will depending on the momentum and the movement of the price to book the profit using trailing stop loss. And this broker, I would recommend you use Icmarket or Exness, any other broker that is not sensitive to spread and scalper. Time frame is 15 minutes, obviously, because it is a scalper and breakout. The low latency to VPS is very important. I would recommend you use Ionix VPS, and the reason for that, you can have a cheap price with $20 plan only, and it uses NVE or NVMe. I believe something like that technology. So NVE technology is something that it's like type of hard disk and it is very fast. You know, hard disk, we have SSD, we have the normal one. This one is NVE or NVM. So this type is good for any scalper, and I use Ionix personally, which is very important. At the end of the video, I will give you the back test and I will show you the result, and I will analyze the live account. Minimum deposit $200. EA is free of martingale and grid, and I will give you pro and cons for this EA as well. Now, as you can see, for Diamond Titan, the price is almost $1,633, which is a bit expensive. We have good review and we have good rating. So we have few signal. I would only focus on the live one. The EA claims that this work for prop as well, but we will have to figure it out later on. So now let's say hello, I am Diamond Titan FX. It is a bit of introduction and expert advisor that is different from other EA in the market, and the reason for that because it only you work on US30 and it understand the price behavior, and the EA is used the safe system which is free of martingale grade and hedging. It does not use AI to avoid ambiguity in the system, and it is suitable for pro form as well. So the currency only work with US30 or Dow Jones pairs. M15 deposit any raw account is important, or Exness I would say zero account. Now it is very important to have a low spread on this account or your broker, otherwise it is not going to work. So we have a bit of characteristic here. What is mean? It is important that you use VPS in order to make sure EA running 24-hour and low latency to your virtual private server, and it is easy to install it, so it is compatible with many broker as well. This EA is not using any grid or hedge or multiple open trade, which is very important, so the EA is working well. Now we have a good amount of review for this EA. To be honest, the sellers seem to be supportive in terms of communicating with his customer and updating the EA consistently. So this is the briefing of basically interface of this EA. Now you can see for the live signal we have 160% profit. He deposit $470 and he doubled his account basically and made withdrawal of his initial balance, which is always recommended. You can see the accuracy is 85%, the losing trade is 14% only, the drawdown is 24 maximum. He is using live of Icmarket and the average holding time is 21 minute only, which is very impressive in terms of closing the trade in fast manner. He started on March 2024 and you can see unfortunately he made negative 20% at his first month, which is it is something regular in breakout system. But after that in April he made a recovery of 70% profit on May 32, and you can see for 5 consistent months he made amazing profit. On September he struggled to make any profit on October, still waiting. I would say I might even predict that this EA is going to make recovery at the end of November and onward, because the breakout system depend on many conditions. That will be the momentum of the price and many other factors that affect the EA performance. So for some reason on March he has been very unlucky, but after that he made a great profit. Now for the equity and drawdown, you can see it is basically we have 8% here at April, but it is not that bad. To be honest, it is not that risky as well. For trading history, you can see he is using stop loss, trailing stop loss, and we have many good profit. We have many trades activating at the same time. You can basically expect to have 1 to 2 trades per day, which is good for a daily scalper. However, some of them could have been losing as well. So for the statistic, you can see out of 164, 85% accuracy, and the accuracy is very good. The losing trade is only 14%. The best trade is better than losing trade. However, we have the average profit, which means the average profit is usually less than losing, and the reason for that because he is depending on the trailing stop loss for closing the trade, while in terms of losing, you could have this particular issue with the CA. That means each time he will make less profit and more losing. But since the accuracy is high, you will have 85% accuracy. So you can see there is a balance between accuracy and risk to reward ratio. This is something every EA has advantage and disadvantage. And for the monthly growth, currently you have negative, but it will change of course. And with balance, you only have 24% drawdown. Other than that, the EA is good. It only works on US30, and the average holding time of course is only 21 minutes only. Now I just want to show you the setting of this EA, and we have the latest version. You can purchase it. You're gonna get all the setting as well. So basically what we have here is we have all setting for prop as well, and for all the risk type you can use high risk, you can use medium or low. I would say medium is always the recommended one, and you can enable news filter, but however I would not recommend that because this US30 is feeding on the news. Whenever there is a news, there is high possibility a fast movement of the price, which will activate your trade, and you might make more money than any other in that period. So the news filter, I don't know if something you should turn it on or off. You can test it, but for me I will let it off and I will just follow the setting. And you can see we have a dashboard, we have the smiley face. The EA is working fine. I will back test it for you just to see what happened in 3 years or maybe 2 years, and I will use high risk setting to give you a perception on how EA is working. So I will use the high risk setting, and I will enable the drawdown, and also there will be one thing for risk percentage. I will choose 5%. I know that's gonna be risky. I will use 1,000 US dollar only just to see what will happen. Now we have since 2023 until now with 15-minute time frame, and we will see on the basically visual chart what's happening now. Now you can see the EA is enabling or activating a certain trade. I know it is a bit fast, but let me see if we can catch one of them. And we have a stop loss and we have a take profit here. So whenever the prices move from this price entry, it will activate trailing stop loss. So whether it goes back to entry point or to take profit, this is at least how the EA is working. So let me just see if we can catch one of them. Unfortunately, it is quite fast, but let me see. If not, you can just pause the video and let us see what happens. So for example, we have this signal, and let us see how it's going to be working. Basically, we have a buy and it is activated now. So what happened? You have a stop loss here and we have activated price or trade for buy. What happened once the price is go our direction? What will happen? The AI will open pending, or it will use trailing stop loss to book some profit for you, and it will secure your trade. On the contrary, if the price reverses back, it will close at stop loss, and that means you lost that trade. So we will see and analyze this trade. I just want to see if we can try to make it faster. So you can see, unfortunately, the price hit it at stop loss, I believe, or I don't know if that's even activated, but it was quite fast. So you can see the price is activated activated and closed at this point. I will skip all of this and we will focus on the graph. So we deposit 1000 on backtest and we will see what will be the amount that's in term of 2 or maybe 3 years, and we will analyze it as well. So as you can see, from 1000 US dollar, it made basically 1780 US dollar with quality of 64%. We can anticipate to have 20% drawdown, 60 to 20. So the results are similar to what we have in life, because you can see for the short position we have 95% win, for long we have 87, and for losing trade it is very similar to what we have in life result. So what I would expect to do is basically we can test the CA for 1 month, and to see if the results are similar to the vendor, then we can use it on live as well. I mean, this is good breakout system for US30. Icmarket, I believe many customer or many people can access to Icmarket, and you can use it for whatever broker you want, but as long as it is not sensitive to spread and sensitive to scalp. And as usual, I will give you my pro and cons for the CA. So the best pro, we have EA is free of martingale and grid. The EA is basically breakout and scalper. So what that means, it only open and trade close in 21-minute average. So the average holding time is quite fast, and we have a live signal as well, which is very important. And we have a news filter. We can control the drawdown. We have many advantages. We have money management, smart management concept, etc. Each trade protected by stop loss, and trailing stop loss is activated. On the contrary, whenever we have an EA, there must be a disadvantage. So I would say it might not work on the majority of broker, because this is a high scalper, this is a breakout, and many broker might not support it, unfortunately. And the other thing is we need more data, basically that we need at least 1 year to see how the EA is going to work. And I think these are the major disadvantages that we have. The accuracy is good, but unfortunately the average loss is higher than average win, or the average profit is less than average loss. So I believe that 4.0 out of 5 is the best rating for this EA, and we will wait and see. As usual, we will try to test it on live, on demo, and once result available, as usual, I will share it in the link in the comment section of this video. So as usual, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.